Forget Dr. Sinister. I, Davros, the key megalomaniac, are here to announce the flashing blade.
Do you mind not using my comb on your moustache?
Your comb?
Yeah. Thank you. And cue the music.
You've got to fight for what you want, for all that you believe. It's right to fight for what we want, to live the way we please. As long as we have done our best, then no one can do more.
Hello! Welcome to the Flushing Blog podcast thing. I'm Daffy McVitie, and with me is the slug balancer. Sorry, did somebody just hand that to you? Somebody French?
No.
So you've now got to go, allons!
I'm not French.
Voici la bienvenue!
I'm not French.
Oh, do you want to know what I said to Pewter David Stone?
Well, I was there.
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir?
Yes.
No, you're not supposed to say yes to that.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, so we went doing stuff.
Yeah.
Where did we go?
Derby.
Where?
Derby.
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 Oh, you can't see my legs.
No.
No.
They're cloaked.
It's because of this new camera business.
Yeah.
It's very, very, very tricky, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so, Derby. What
We all
did you
went.
make of
Brian
it?
went. Howard went. Siobhan
Yeah,
went.
it's a Flashing Blog day out.
It was. It was a proper road trip.
There's a picture of the three of us sitting down in the theatre,
There is.
as well as some other people in front of a police box.
And you asked a question in the theatre.
I did!
It was most exciting.
It was, except possibly the fact that the gal who played Sky is trying to steal our audience.
No, I think it was the other girl.
Are you sure? Oh, no, yes, no, Little Red Balloon Girl, daughter
Yes.
of mine.
Daughter of mine, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's her that's
Stay
running.
away from our audience, you bitch!
Yeah. Well, I'm sure
That's
she's very
lovely.
nice.
I'm just asking, did your slug nearly fall off?
No, it's glued on quite well.
That's nice. So, Hooverville 6
Yes.
at the Quad in Derby.
Yes.
Did you have a good time?
I had a very good time, although we had to get up at stupid o'clock.
I didn't.
Well, no, you sat in the boot of the car, but we had to pick up a very special
Howard
VIP.
smells.
Hello?
Howard smells.
Howard smells?
Yeah,
Of what?
Howard.
That's cigars.
Are you sure?
Finest quality Cuban cigars.
I'm not so certain, you know.
Well, that's what he tells me, and I'm not about to argue with him.
No, that would be foolish.
Yeah.
So anyway, what happened?
What happened?
Yeah.
Well, we got up at
Describe the day to me.
We got up at stupid o'clock.
Yeah.
I stayed at someone's house.
Whose?
Siobhan's.
Who?
Siobhan.
Never heard of it.
Okay. And we went to pick up Uncle Derek Sherwin.
Don't mention it. Oh, you're going to suffer. You're going back in the box afterwards. No.
Uncle Derek Sherwin was a little bit on the sleepy side when
Uncle
we
Derek
picked him up.
Sherwin was fun.
He was a good laugh. He was a good laugh. He did an interview with us in the car, which hopefully
He
people
did.
have seen.
Which is on the YouTube channel.
It is episode 136. No, 36. Not 136.
Daughter of mine doesn't have that.
No, she doesn't.
No.
No.
I'm just saying is all.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you offered to take him to the toilet.
Well, no. Let me get this straight. We pulled in at a services, and
Yeah.
Mr. Sherwin was very clearly reliant on his walking stick, and
Yeah.
he said he had to go to the toilet. And I said, I don't know how delicately to put this, but do you need a hand?
Yeah.
I was being polite.
Please let me take you to the toilet, Uncle
No.
Derek Sherwin.
It's not what I said. It's not
Are
what I
you
said.
sure?
I'm positive.
I like taking celebrities to the toilet. I remember you saying that.
I don't know where you've heard this.
I'm just trying to dirty your name.
Thanks.
That's okay. Is that right? Shut up. Back in the box. No.
Anyway, we got to Derby in good time.
I'm sorry. Listen to him.
And we had a jolly nice time.
We did. We did. I got to kiss Pewter Davidstone.
Yes, you've mentioned this before.
Yeah, you didn't. Neither did you, Jojo Banjalele.
I don't want to kiss Pewter Davidstone.
Do you not?
No.
You haven't lived.
Apparently, I can live with not having lived.
Interesting. And Siobhan interviewed Debbie Watling because there was nobody else around to do it.
What was she like?
Small.
She was
A quick
tiny.
impersonation.
She was tiny. She didn't seem very happy.
Victoria.
She didn't seem very happy.
Somebody help me.
Yeah, don't give up the day job.
No. Yeah, no, there was a problem. She was grumpy.
Why?
I don't look. Between you and me,
Uh-huh.
I don't think she likes Uncle Derek Sherwin.
Oh dear.
Yeah, so I think she might have been a bit grumpy about that.
Well,
Yeah.
it was okay. I liked him.
Yeah, we liked him a lot.
He's very
He's
forthright
quite
in his
cool.
views.
What?
He's very forthright in his views.
He's old enough, he's earned it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. His toilet's nice.
Well, you would know.
Yeah, I had to use Uncle Derek Sherwin's toilet.
And you're having a go at me.
Except this face appeared at the window.
Really?
Yeah,
Who
it
was
was
that?
a scary face balancing a slug.
Yeah, there's a lot of it about, you know.
Apparently so, especially in London.
Yeah.
So there were lots of guests there. There was Terry Malloy,
Davros.
who Siobhan interviewed along with Michael Troughton.
I gave Davros a Sinister Incorporated badge.
Yeah, Davros has a message for you as well.
I know, but that means the fact that he owns one of my badges and a business card means that I own him now.
I think the estate of Terry Nation might have something to do with that.
I don't care what his car's got anything to do with it. That didn't work out right.
Shazbat. Yeah, so all in all, a good day.
Yes, I managed to pick up a Dalek book,
Yeah.
thus completing my collection of World
Dalek
Distributor thingamybobs.
Yeah.
Yep.
What part of the day did you enjoy the most?
What part of the day did I enjoy the most?
Apart from sleeping. Please talk amongst yourself.
I don't know.
Ooh.
Probably buying my Dalek book.
Out of everything at that convention, buying a book was the highlight.
It was the end of a
I'm telling Steve Beardface.
It was the end of a 30-year quest.
Well, if you hadn't been to a convention for 25 years, what do you expect?
This is true. This is
Ah.
true. No, I quite enjoyed being in the podcasting room and filming and stuff.
Good.
Because we filmed all the interviews,
Yes.
but they'll be out, not necessarily through us, with
Special
other people.
productions of them are going to be released.
Yes,
Yeah. I'm looking forward to that.
that would be nice.
Hooverville is on next year, Hooverville 7, at the start of September this year. Next year. Last year.
next year?
I don't know. And we encourage you to go to it. We do. So, say goodbye.
Well, we haven't done something this week.
Oh, hang on a moment. Just what has Mr. Chris been up to?
Let's have a look.
Wow.
Tricky.
Yeah. Explain that one to me.
It's beyond explanation.
You haven't decided which picture you're using yet, have you?
No.
No. Okay, let's go. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Turtles.
You've got to fight for what you want, for all that you believe. It's right to fight for what we want, to live the way we please. As long as we have done our best, then no one can do more. And life and love and happiness are well worth fighting for. They're well worth fighting for.
During the 83rd Doctor's televised adventures, the recurring character of the Master, an evil Time Lord, one of the Doctor's own race, was never consistently portrayed. Therefore, he occasionally appeared as a mildly slapstick, reckless and mischievous acquaintance of the Doctor, and sometimes he was depicted as a supremely evil arch-villain. This all depended on the requirements of the plot. At times, reasoning that the show was originally aimed at children, the Master became akin to a modern-day version of the child catcher from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, and those particular plots would revolve around his insane schemes to imprison or enslave youngsters, to found massive juvenile armies with which he could conquer the universe, or just annoy and kill kids, depending on his mood. Thus, the Master's TARDIS, which, unlike the Doctor's machine, had a fully operational chameleon circuit, would also change its appearance depending on the mood of the story. During various adventures, the machine appeared at times as a truncated stone obelisk, a portaloo, a Punch and Judy cabinet, a postbox, a bridge, a sarcophagus, and, in perhaps the Master's most controversial story ever, a brightly coloured ice cream van. The infamous ice cream van incident occurred during the 342nd series adventure entitled Desserts of Doom. The story saw the Doctor hypnotised and brainwashed by the Master, who was able to reduce our hapless hero to a mere stooge. Placed aboard the Master's TARDIS, which was fully equipped with an ice cream making facilities including Cadbury's Flakes, strawberry sauce and hundreds of thousands dispensers, the Doctor was forced to serve freshly made ice cream to the general public, desserts that also contained a fast-acting flesh-eating nerve agent that would swiftly kill anyone who consumed one of the delicious ices and dissolve their bodies into mush. It was left to the Doctor's companion Millicent to uncover the Master's dastardly plot and to restore the Doctor to normal. Unfortunately, this episode coincided with one of the producers' attempts to boost earnings from the show for the BBC with product placement throughout the story. In addition, a new script editor for the series, Harry Kershaw, had been hastily appointed only days before production commenced, the previous incumbent having been fired after a massive argument with Jeff Cambridge Smythe over who had eaten the last biscuit in the production office. Kershaw had come to the BBC straight from a Hollywood studio, which he also partially owned, where he had spent the last 5 years making slasher movies for the straight-to-ether market. But as an ambitious man, he was too scared to admit that he didn't know what Doctor Who was really about. Thus he set about modifying the script, which he saw as overly childish, into something that was more to his liking. But since he had limited time, not everything was able to be altered. As a result, the production was somewhat schizophrenic in nature, half family show and half gruesome thriller. This, combined with the contractual product placement shots, led to utter disaster. The transmitted programme contained a great many exceedingly generous, lingering shots on the logos of Walls, who supplied the ice cream for the show, and Cadbury's, who provided the chocolate bars and the sprinkles, as the ice creams were being made by the hypnotised Doctor. Alas, such shots were intermingled with exceedingly horrendous, terrifying and detailed images of screaming, bloodied children and their helpless parents dying in agony, having ingested some of the deadly ice cream, the flesh burning from their skeletons and their brains dissolving into liquid while the Master stood and laughed at their plight. Despite the negligible viewing figures for Doctor Who, the word got out, and overnight the share prices of both Walls and Cadbury's dropped less than 5% of their previous values, with people now associating their product with a painful, horrific death. Both Walls and Cadbury's instigated almost immediate legal action against the BBC. Cambridge Smythe, Derek Deadman, the 83rd Doctor, and Harry Kershaw himself were sued for breach of contract and corporate defamation. The BBC fought the case for 6 months until it became clear that they hadn't a hope of winning. Faced with Council's opinion and yet another massive legal bill, the BBC lost no time in firing Kershaw and throwing him to the wolves, blaming him entirely for the debacle and setting him up to take the fall. Kershaw's only hope to meet the bill was to sell his stake in the Hollywood studio to the BBC at a discount price, but he vanished shortly after the cash reached his bank account before he could pay the legal fees he owed, and he remains a wanted man to this very day. Doctor Who was now on the verge of cancellation, but in a last-minute reprieve it continued to be made by the BBC, now exclusively financed by the exceedingly healthy proceeds flowing to the corporation from their newly acquired slasher movie production outlet in LA.